They're the underdog right now. We are, touting this as maybe even favorites for Extrasalt if they show the form that they've been showing. And so a big question is, have Liquid done their homework? How much prep is on their opponents? Or are they just sticking with playing their own game, hitting their shots, and hoping for the best? If so, they could be caught off guard.
For sure. We are live though, Extrasalt, starting on that T side on Nuke. Just falling with a kit. Armor across the board. Two sets of nades for Extrasalt. Essentially would be creating a smoke wall if they want. One is thrown and a set of nades as well, but they only throw the one in mini. But they do manage to go down, but it's at the cost of Marky's life.
Oh, that's messy out of Sonic. He would have loved that kill. Nafly is the first Liquid player to fall, but there's more where that came from. JT gonna trade that kill for his South African brethren. And now the bomb's getting planted down on this B bomb site. Liquid, a man down in the retake. It's Elysian Fallen left alive. And they're in a rough spot here. Plenty of time for Extrasalt to have gotten set up, getting embedded in these post plants. And Liquid. Oh, that already might kind of decide the outcome of the round. Now you're looking at Elysian, you're saying, well, mate, you've got to do something remarkable. And unfortunately, he just dies right away.
First pistol round for Extrasalt. Smoke and Mini, you want to go for a bit of a duel outside. Not very common with Glocks, but they managed to go down lower at least, get the bomb down. Bit of a late buy here, but we see double scout setup here coming in from Liquid on their force, Naf and Stewie. Fallen, very much similar to what we saw KNG do, right? Just by a deagle, no armor. Guarantee yourself an AWP for first weapon round. And that's a great start as well from Fallen. Gets the Mac 10 as well, and it was looking like Extrasalt just wanted to get some quick control for the lower bomb site, or lower area rather.
Fallen's picked up quite the belt of weaponry, a Molotov from the body of Sonic, and a Mac 10 as well. He's keeping them contained in lower. They're going to come back up secret into the scout. Naf, you can be nasty on the right gun. And this certainly could be it, but OC wide at red finds that kill. Stewie's rotating back up from Rat, but they're already way deeper than he's ready for. 4 on 2. The lobby take comes in, but it feels too little too late. Fallen coming back up the vent as well. Now he's crept out behind the door. Grim trying to stop the plant. He's been spotted though, and that heaven wrap was so well timed from Marky, saving JT's life and leaving Fallen alone in the lobby. They won't be ready for this. They just saw him be keeping their eye on the hut and putting him down low. Oh, he can't even convert the kills. So the wall bang from main to finish the job. 2-0 for Extrasalt.
Yeah, the entry, it's not going to do much for Liquid. Stable round here. And yeah, Fallen just trying to go for an extra kill. We know it's another eco, especially getting the kill with the Mac 10 there would have only helped them out for the next round. But it's not going to happen. 2 HEs though on a leash and Fallen. Expect maybe that to go outside of yard when the nades starts to rain down here. Think of the timing.
Well, this should just be a nice clean round here for Extrasalt. Nice little stat pad round. Out through the door and into the A site. Elige. Nice dink, but you know, man, no one's going to be telling stories about, oh, you remember when Elige dinked that guy in hot down to 16 and then they lost the round. That's exactly what's going to happen here. You're just trying to do some damage. Just trying to do some damage. A simpler round for a simpler time as the big investment looking to come in the follow-up from Team Liquid, and they want to hit the ground running. when they have the guns in play. We are going to see an AWP on Fallen. Now you saved some extra money to bring that out. I don't think we're going to see OC with one. I don't know, he's doesn't really tend to lean into it too heavy over on the T side.
It depends on the round they want to do. But yeah, could afford himself one if he wants to. But 3-0 here now for Extra Salt, and we will be seeing the first weapon round for Team Liquid. Elish with the AUG, common nowadays to see him with that. Grim as well. And as we mentioned, AWP on Fallen, and the OC decides to just buy the AK.
I mean, there's nothing better than a free AWP, so taking it away from Fallen could help out in doing so. Look at this vent setup as well. Stewie's hiding behind it, and he's cleared out by the quick flash play into A. Out the door, right past the lead, but he comes flying up with something to say. Him and Grim holding on. Grim with a double in the hut before he's put down, and Fallen from outside drops the bomb in main. It's going to be a one round for Liquid on the board. Nice stuff from Grim and Elish. Two topside players holding strong.
Yeah, I think if Extra Salt waits maybe 5 more seconds there, so the player in vents maybe goes back to a little bit more of a aggressive position to help Fallen out outside. But with that, yeah, sure, they get Stewie, but they're not expecting 2 more extra Liquid members essentially there waiting to pounce. Light tech pause. But we're back at it already.
I was worried I was going to have to put the pot noodle down and come back, you know, for a big fill. But it's not needed. Nice little pause out of the way.
Busting out the wide peepos.
Yeah, I've seen the spam, the wide peepo.
Oh, have
It's
you made
good.
it a thing now, Harry?
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't mean to. Sometimes genius just strikes at the right moment.
And then sometimes that strikes.
Look, Hugo, man. Everyone talks about my wide peepo HC, and no one says that about you, man.
No, it's, yeah, travesty, honestly. Elish got caught lower, just running around with his knife out. The comm wasn't there, they were so deep. Fallen is styling with the AWP. I love watching this guy with the big green in his hands. 2 kills. They're tucked in a dark. They're terrified. Fallen getting shot from everywhere. Just going to evade capture for now. Let Stewie set up on the ramp. They're on his side of things. Fallen rerouting to single. Stewie, oh, is getting flanked as well by Sonic, but it's going to take too long to activate. This is a quick kill for Fallen, and it's massive. It's thrown this round into a question mark, a 1v1. Sonic late. The bomb's open. Stewie going to reposition. Oh, I don't know if Sonic saw him. No, he's still thinking about ramp. This is a great spot for Stewie. Oh, and he looks away. There's the drop. Stewie with the round, and he's going to go grab the AWP from Fallen if he can as well. It's too far, but still a 1 round from that gruesome twosome of Stewie 2K and Fallen.
Yeah, great round by Fallen. He's stuck here too. He gets the first one, jumps in the window, gets the second, and then even for the third, here's the bomb being planted, and snappy aim gets him before going down. Allows essentially Stewie to pick up those. So 1-on-2 at the end. And sure, no bomb plan for Extra Salt, but they know that Liquid members are 1 alive there. They want to buy for this, try and regain the money advantage. Looks like this complexity round I was about to call it, but an inner execute.
Oh, caught throwing nades. Stewie kills Sonic on the door. Marky's out the hut. Fang dead first, and Stewie just playing with them right now. Oh god, 1 by 1, they all get swept aside. Liquid find 3. Nice easy hold there.
You
No
can tell
pressure
that they're
on Liquid.
aware for both of these, even the first round for Extra Salt when Sonic walks out of Squeaky, you see the positioning for Stewie in both of these two 2 times. He's very much ready for these essential like pop rounds out of Squeaky or walk out as well. There you see him taking an unorthodox angle. The flash obviously wouldn't even be hitting him unless he was behind the T. Gets the kill there, lovely stuff.
Ooh, back to the door. Leech does a lot of damage. It's Fallen's orb that will bite first. Trying to catch across players. Marky falls into the orb as well. And while 2 men try and get down Secret, Elige will not allow that without the smoke. Sonic 1v5. And he's forgotten the bomb, but I don't think that will matter. Oh, he didn't realize it was on top of blue. Oh, well, he's dead anyway. You don't get to play the bomb. You don't get to play the round. It's Elige with 3. And Liquid up in the lead, looking good right now. May have been the start that Extra Soul wanted, but as soon as guns have come out, they could have had an answer for everything. I want to see OC's T-side orb. The money's just not been there yet, but when it is, ooh-wee, versus Fallen.
Yeah, Fallen has had a great first few rounds here. Very impactful.
Oh, Stewie pushed up. Smokes it down. We got a heavy yard take here for Liquid. 3 players fighting for it. And with the orb firing off, is JT going to check? He does, but not convinced. Stewie gets a kill. That's a great start for Liquid. Ramp is completely open in this round, though. Extra Soul, if they realize it's free real estate, Fallen's just come in with the orb. Well-timed molly, and they still go through it. Never going to work. Fallen gets a chance to go deeper into ramp and take a position that he can fall into B if needed as well. Not before a second shot, however. Bomb dropped, and he stays on the angle. Naf helps out. Fallen looking to close, and that he shall do. Oh, Big Daddy Fallen in the server. Extra Soul quaking in their boots.
It's exciting that we have Fallen in this form right now, you know? Like, it was him, let's not forget, that really, like, started this whole streak off for Liquid, right? Him and Stewie in that 2vX, I mean, we'll just call it, because it goes from, like, a 2v4 to a 2-on-3 in the blink of an eye. Great stuff out of him, though, like, in that round with Stewie, his positioning was flawless. That round there, aim is true in the ramp room, just locking it down. This is a very formidable-looking Liquid, and that certainly makes this series that much more exciting.
Yeah, more smokes. Fallen's waiting for them, though. Is this going to be another contact? They've got smokes to drop finally coming in. They couldn't make it down last time without these, so it's a necessity. Stewie's still got a gap, and they have to jump over it. He's still going to hit some damage on the way down. Naf trying to silently drop, but he's heard by Sonic in the vent. Now they start setting up to come flooding in. Waiting on the door. Flash smoke, trying to get the plant. They need to beat through Naf first. At least they have the info that he's in the bomb site, right? That's massive that Sonic heard that. So they're going to be a lot more aware. Not going to run out with the bomb in hand. Stewie killing Sonic late in the vent, but now they should just explode. They've got nothing else. They're getting trapped, caged in right now from all sides. The only way up is forward.
Oh, doesn't land a shot there either. Leaving only OC here. And for Liquid, 5 members alive here. Money is really starting to be in their favor. Elige, 10k. Fallen, 9.5. There's a really good CT rounds here from Liquid. Doing a really good job on the holds. The vibe bet odds there on screen as well. Liquid, they are the favorites. Glad that my friends over at Vi agrees with me for once. Since we're not doing predictions, I'm not sure who's been right the most times.
I don't think it
Yeah,
matters.
I haven't really been keeping track, but probably me, you know, if I had to guess.
Of course, yeah.
Because Robin, you missed that day, so you forfeit 20% of your prediction points.
Yeah, but did you guys predict Pain to window? Probably not, you know?
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm just always getting them right. Like this one, I said exactly who was going to win, and I'll prove you all right when it happens.
Our early days, Liquid are on a 6-round streak. Still no orb for OC. Naf even taking trophy as well. So much real estate in this round. It's quite a set smoke. Stewie's in the hut. And Grim can bait for him from the back of the site as well. So this is a terrifying setup if Extra Salt want to run out into the A site. Right now, their A hits have been dealt with swiftly by Liquid. Alij jumping B, keeping control, even though JT's there. And oh boy, Nap holding onto the ramp. He's still got a molly. They're going to crunch off the back of that, thinking the attention was drawn away. Stewie gets a dink, nothing more. And Nap at least escapes. He tries to take them down through the wall, but they fire back some responsive shots. He's low as well. Alij just killed JT, and now you have to hit top. Just running out the door. Main smoke in, Fallen's in heaven. Grim's at the back of the site. There's no getting through this hold. Marky may find a double, but they were never ready for the final man behind the silos. 7-3. Liquid flawless ever since they got guns.
Yeah, like we all expected.
Yeah, you called that, didn't you, actually?
You know, I did say watch out for the flawless run from Liquid once they get guns. We all remember that. Man. This is a good-looking team, Liquid. All right. Now, actually, hang on a sec. No, wait a moment, Liquid. I just realized something. They did this to me yesterday as well. They started off really, really strong, and I was going, oh, this is the Liquid we want to see. And oh, can you believe it? Fallen looking the best he's looked in years. And I was really, you know, getting sailed down the river on the Liquid boat. And they did win, Hugo, but it's about how they won. Right? It was a pretty drawn-out affair.
Sure.
You know, we've seen things go awry. We've seen things go wrong. So I'm not gonna lean too heavily either which way till this first half is well and truly behind us.
Is that fence comfy, Harry? Is it big enough?
It just slides right in.
Oh.
And then back out. And here we are. Pistols for Extra Salt.
Armor as well, though, and a bunch of nades. But yeah, I mean, to your point, sure, this is what Liquid kind of started off with us for us yesterday on that Mirage. But I do think, opponents-wise, right? I think that you're gonna let Extra Salt into this game as you would for Bad News Bears. Another good hold here coming in from Stewie.
Stewie's had great form, man. That's the one thing, right? Yesterday as well as today.
Look at Marky again, by the way, just killing everyone in the background. Last guy alive gets 3. All right. All right, Marky, we see you.
Got to keep those stats good, you know?
Yeah, you know, man.
Do I?
Yeah, you know. Hugo.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win this? Seeing as you're so quick to judge me.
Definitely the better team today, I think.
Definitely the better team today, you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that the better team will win on the day.
When it comes to fences, man, you must be a big investor in Chainlink, because it's not going to the moon, it's going to Uranus. And take a look at this, Alij outside.
So many layers.
There's a lot of layers to that one. It's like a big onion. And Alij is hungry. He's got no kills on the AK so far. Oh,
the big onion and Alij is hungry. I don't know if that will, you know, be remembered, Harry.
No.
It's a nice line. It's the small tangerine, and Naf's tongue is opening it up from the inside. He's being split from the top and the bottom right now. Naf chewing down on the citrus goodness. It's going to be a trade from Fallen. The retake coming from the ramp. Sonic looking to desperately get this kill early. He knows Grim's coming. He's heard him running, and he's got that frag. Fang now tucked in at the dark spot. He's going to let them in, and then pounce from the side. 1-for-1. Stewie in the clutch. We said he's been good. Can he keep it up? He's got to cross quick. Time is not in his favor, and he's getting played with by Sonic. There's still the commitment, and Stewie gets time for the defuse. Sonic just swings out. Ouch. That's a liquid round.
I mean, there's no time there either. Yeah, a little bit unorthodox, I feel like, for Sonic, but again, obviously, he would have landed a shot and we wouldn't have said anything about it. But Stewie does seem to be on one right now. Him and Fallen. Yeah. Just imagine the duo as well. Fallen not missing a lot of shots, granting him the 1-2 kills almost every single round. Then lead into that with Stewie. Has had some great hold on the inner bomb site. Now gets away with that as well. And for Extra Salt, It's not like they haven't been trying some things. Inner takes, smoke wall, go down lower. On timing, but not really getting the rounds on the board.
Oh, the gap, Elige. Free and easy, catching JT crossing with the flash. There's a lot more members outside where that came from, though. Marky always good for a trade. Has been the one shining star in this map for Extra Soul. OC coming alive with a kill as well has kept Extra Soul up a man. A rare position to be in on this T side. What will they do?
Yeah, but will they find a way to give it all away, right? That's kind of what they've been good at doing so far. Man advantage. You don't get many chances like this, so you want to do good and have this be a round that you're able to deliver. Right now, they're taking a leaf out of the Oplano page book, right? They've just kind of grinded to a hole outside. They're waiting, hoping that Liquid give them re-aggression. But Liquid are just as immovable as ever, man. Fallen literally hands off the keyboard. Same can be said for Stu. Grim in the site, and I tell you what, if you go into A, you are walking into this stack. Stewie 2K, they don't check for him, but he's only good for one. Oh. Grim's dead as well. It's Big Daddy falling. Big Daddy, but he misses the shot. And, well, bigger they are, the harder they fall for falling up in heaven there. 4 on the board for Extra Salt.
The wider they are, the harder they peepo. As they say in Brighton.
That is, yeah, official Brighton line. What a place Brighton is. I still gotta get you there, Hugo.
Why?
You'll love it, man.
Why is that, Harry?
Just beaches as far as the eye can see. That's beaches, by the way. God, that was almost terrifying. Fallen, gonna have to go all the way back in a CT. Elige down here. Ooh, Elige. He sees the molly. You don't like the danger, but he does still hang around in the decon door. Big Ellie giggle.
Yeah, we want to look for... Yeah, I was going to say Sonic, though, in the great position. He walks out of ramp.
What?
Oh my god, timing is there as well. Fallen does a good job on the jump. But man, I can't believe he gets snapped on. With that, yeah, we should be seeing the timed push outside on the lower bomb site. They haven't found the leash yet, though, but now they did. Marquis, nice flick. And we talked about Liquid's economy, and it's in the gutter right now heading into the last round. So for Fallen and Grim, we definitely want to look to save these 2 weapons. Extra Salt making it competitive here at the end. First half.
That was all going so well for Liquid. They had everyone in position. They knew exactly what was going on. It's Sonic's little lurks on these T sides that can be quite the make or break for Extra Salt, right? We see him vent diving a lot. His time comes out late on ramp. He's been clearing up or on some of these lower takes as well. Really annoying to deal with. Even just causing that 1-for-1 to go down on ramp was enough distraction for Extra Salt to take B. And now they're looking, like you said, at a recovery near the end of the half, looking for 6. It's not too bad after all. May have had a 9-round streak from Liquid, but I am getting very similar vibes to Mirage.
Yep, yeah, I was going to say the same, right? We saw the dominance there in the middle of it. Extra Salt getting back at it. It was nice though. I didn't want to see, you know, just a straight bang out for map 1. Let's get it competitive here.
Yeah.
You know, 9-6, even 10-5 I'm okay with. We know that Extra Salt's CT side is also very good.
10 rounds could be killer though for Liquid. They've been good at holding these top hits, right? Grim from the back of the site, Stewie playing door, and oh, they're boosting over the smoke. What a mess! Grim gets killed. He can't get out alive. I don't know if they're even ready for Stewie here. Let's see. Ollie's coming in. That's a very weird boost, but it's all a ruse. They're going to go out ramp instead with the A-take nades. We've got big flank from Elige. It won't matter. They're already completely gone from this position by the time he gets there. And oh, Sonic is lights out, knocking heads, opening doors, and knocking more heads. It's the end of the half. It's only Elige, and Sonic is on a rampage right now. He will grab your gold coins, whether you like it or not. Elige, oh, he's not going to check right. Oh, Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Elige. Oh my goodness. Getting cheeky with it.
Hmm.
Getting cheeky with Elige. A new series. Oh,
Yeah, knife. Yeah.
how's he trying to put two together? Like, oh, there's one.
Oh.
Only one. Only one for Elige. Now into the site. Two at ramp, two in the site, and Elige is dead to JT.
Empty.
He tries to milk it for all it's worth, but the cow was dry. An extra salt. 6 to their name. 9 for Team Liquid. We'll be back with the second half after the break. Don't you go anywhere.
All right, well, after a good start, we're not sure whether the liquid is going to be salty or sweet. We're about to find out.
Well, straight from the udder itself.
The teat of life.
Piping hot. Delicious.
Doesn't that just taste unpasteurized now?
Oh.
JT! Oh, it's actually OC sniping all the attention
Oh,
away.
dear.
It's a dominant CT side start with just that fly. Fed a second. OC decides, hey, these bullets look nice. Runs right into them. And now Nafly given a chance at a 1v3. I don't know, man. It's Nafly, right? Nothing's off the table. Anything's possible for this guy. Around the world.
Yeah, bomb is down though. And look where it's at. He can't even get it in a safe manner. Require Naf to ace. No armor either. So I feel like we are really just building this up for absolutely nothing. I think it's safe to say that it's a pistol round on the board for extra salt. 35 seconds now.
Yeah,
They're
you know,
not
we'll
giving him
see.
anything.
We'll get the answer for Flower. Don't worry. It would have been cooler if you said, yeah, it should just be a pistol round for extra salt. Then Naf dies
Yeah,
immediately.
got banged out.
That would have been sick. But maybe we get that just a little bit delayed. So imagine everyone for Flower just said pistol round for extra salt, and there it is. Oh, he nailed it. 7 on the board for them, and the pistol round locked in, just like you predicted, Robin.
Man, look at me.
Proud of you.
Pay me the big bucks for 1 versus 3, no armor, bomb is down. Makes the right call there and won't be winning that.
All right, this comeback though, it's not just a one-half pony. They win the pistol too, and Liquid are respecting them. They're giving them the conversion. Obviously no bomb plant, but no force anyway. So Liquid going to be level pegging by the time guns come out. Outside, and yeah, you can see how ready these CTs are for the cross. No smokes, good luck. Fang and OC doing what they can. Liquid just playing with them right now. There's a main SMG to mop up some money, but Sonic gets run down. That's not good for the Bones. Now Fang getting chased, he's out of ammo, and somehow the Glock Eco with one Deagle is somehow doing it.
They might lose to the Glocks. Oh no, just Marky. Oh, Marky, you've got to try and do something impossible here. Your team have really kind of dropped the ball around you, and now we look at Marky. Deagged out of the round, the Pistols do it for Team Liquid. They keep it vanilla, baby.
Worth noting, the Deagle was the only investment in that round. There were 4 Glocks, and the Glocks got all the openers, and the Deagle closed in the 3-on-1. Look at these shots, the burst kill, just spamming, chasing. Oh dear. That's great for Liquid as well. They're like baiting shots outside. They're never fully committing. They make Fang in an awkward position, waste all his ammo before they chase him.
And that's no armor either. Versus the AUGs, the M4s. A very impressive round from Liquid. Stu with 17 kills. We'll see. Talked about it. He was definitely the go-to guy when it came to going in first or trying to go for picks. On average, you tend to have maybe, if you are aggressive, between 8 to 10 opening duels per game. Stewie on that Mirage game had 19.
Was it Mirage or was it Inferno rather?
Maybe it was Inferno. I feel like it was.
Because he kept going for B picks in both halves, is what I recall.
Yeah, you are right. Now it makes me curious to see how active he was on Mirage in general, but even here we see it on that T side. Before it used to be a leash. They used to be the guy that used to take a lot of peeks outside on Nuke T side.
Yeah. This is awkward.
Yeah, OC's done a lot of damage. Oh, the CZ! Marky controls the spray, and JT's dropped the bomb. Stewie 2K, 4 points of health and a 1v2 that never should have been. Oh, dead to the peak from Sonic,
Force
and
wars.
the Force by Wars are underway.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Of course.
Gosh.
Now this one just heated right up, right? Who knows where it's going? Liquid going to pause. Do they want to just surrender it early? I mean, they got the lead. They can afford to trade rounds right at this point, but it does get a lot harder with every fourth round that goes on to maintain.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely think it's a conversation to rebuy here. Especially after that round win. You don't want to give the round back just so easily to Extra Salt. But as you mentioned as well, we could see, because it's rounds like that, yeah, you want to buy back, right? You know that CT's, yeah, one win back and they're going to be forced on another save. But it's also rounds like that that could, when we talk about the potential of the comeback, right? A lot of rounds being thrown away, essentially, because after this round, if you don't get the bomb plants, it's a double eco, right? Extra Salt then would be 11 to 10. But I agree with this buy, though. Elish, no slouch on that SG. Very dangerous with that weapon. AWP on Stewie as well. I wonder if Extra Salt's going to be aware of this.
I do like how Extra Salt play this outside area, man. I'm always a fan of having a garage dude. I mean, that's what Fang's doing right about now. Liquid kind of play it the same way. They've always usually got someone like Nafly floating around there in this garage position just to help the outside hold. Oh, creeping out into the open is Elish, who's good for one, but back under control. Oh, there's the mow down. Extra Salt.
Thank you for that.
9 to 10. It always gets a little bit worrying, man, when I see that little partial buy going in around the Krieg. You see Elish getting one.
Krieg or 3 pistols, like, that was just a mess from the get-go. Shame that the 2 guns immediately get dropped outside, but that is the bait and switch of the garage play that you were talking about. And now Liquid, it's getting a little bit hot and heavy. Extra Salt ready to equal up the scoreline. Liquid taking a full eco here. They've won it before, but not counting on them doing it again. That is a once in a lifetime round. Elish with the Deeg, and I'm still not scared, Harry. There's 4 players armed and dangerous, professional Counter-Strike clickers on the other side with weapons versus nothing, Harry. Nothing can go wrong for Extra Salt.
All right. You've painted a grand picture. Marky. Oh my god. Marky, you don't know how good you've got it. You don't know how good you've got this time in, my son. Go on, Marky. Give him a little taste of this MP9. The bomb dropped at the back. And any hope of getting that planted is out the window now, surely.
Didn't I tell you? Yeah.
Sick. Not much Fallen can do there.
No.
Yeah, no one was looking at that going, this is a classic Fallen moment.
Yeah. So here we go, Liquid with guns now. This is it. It's been a bit of an annoying start to the T side. When this is how it ends, you know, you get to the end of the Force by Wars, you go, wow, man, I wish we just decode. Wish we just never committed, because they're so delayed on the rifle round, and they don't even have the AWP on Fallen as well. So here we go. cross for OC with the orb. Stewie's flashed out, so he can't actually see that cross. Lots of outside info as a result of that position, and Liquid are relaxed. They're taking a slow round. They can always drop back and go for the late smokes outside if they please.
Yeah, they wait a little bit. Just to listen, maybe there's a CT Molotov, try and break one of the smoke walls apart, get a one-way. But it's not going to happen, so we see it now on 115. I mentioned this day one, if people remember what I said. When you get a smoke wall before the minute mark, you do tend to use them a little bit more. But once it goes past the minute mark, if you see a smoke wall, it tends to be a bit more of a fake. Very rarely do you tend to go down with that timing. This one, though, it's a bit better timing, but it's a good hole from Extra Salt nonetheless. And they've been leaving this ramp area, you know, quite open. See if Liquid starts to figure that out in the later stages of this half.
Here we go. Good luck. Out the door into A. Maybe a vent dive on the way, but Fallen's late and Marky's already prepared. Naf does get the Goomba Stomp, keeping this round alive, but only 15 on the clock. He's going to get the plant, it looks like. Fallen, here to cut off rotates, he needs to walk. Oh, he's running, they can hear him, they're going to stop him.
The bomb's going back!
Oh, that could have been a B plant. There was no one there to stop them. Ramp rotates were coming, sure, but no chance on that top site. A lot of second call for Fallen, but I really thought that could have gone well. You know, Naf plants, Fallen denies a vent rotate, joins Naf in B. Maybe Naf's dead by that point, but chance of the round. Instead, they just go into unknown territory.
And with so little time, you know, you got to go fast. And when you got to go fast, Sonic is not the guy you want to be up against, or so I hear. Just pistols now for Team Liquid, and Extra Salt up in the lead. Fallen gonna get the opener onto OC. Fang taking up this position once again at the blue box to try and watch for the cross. Oh, they know he's there. They've just seen the molly go over the top of it. They're also cognizant of this CT rotation. And Elige deeks 2 out of the round. Big D kills from Elige. Oh my god. Is it enough?
What?
Marky's dead. Sonic, it's all on to you, my friend. 1v4 down through the vents. Has to try and do something remarkable here. A player already at ramp as well only makes matters worse for Sonic. He's really got to keep his wits about him. That molly misses. That's devastating. That could have forced a peek. That could have given him a fight. Stewie, fully blind, cements the round as Liquids.
Huge deagle shots from Elige and Stewie. Man, Liquid, you just can't count them out on these ecos. I know there's a bit of money in that one, but no armor across the team, and they win the round. Like, that's unprecedented. And it keeps this game on rocky road. Again, no clear victor, no clear money either. It's just flip-flopping back and forth. And, oh, I like the eco. Extra Salt would have been easy to justify a buy here, given the streak they just had. But they're going to take a breather, give away one, buy next, and they'll have everything. Very light investment here as a result. And as we've just learned, these rounds are certainly winnable. Although you're not going to bank on it. You're expecting Liquid to take the lead once again here. They've got late smokes. It's a good play. There's no one outside to stop them here. There's not the weaponry nor the utility to stop them. So if they're crossing behind, they will get down towards B unscathed. Grim with a kill on ramp. As JT pushing the rest of Extra Salt going to aggress. Good time on the Molotov, but Naf will still die. Grim holding on to radio with his life, but at any point he can just drop ramp and help his team in lower. That's where Extra Salt are rotating. They've read this one. They've put players down below, but Liquid aren't committing behind the smokes. It's only Stewie and Elige who's on the roof. So this can go wherever Liquid please.
Oh, nice,
you say that,
Marky. That was the bomb as well. That's a lot of information, as well as the equalizing kill.
For Sonic and OC here as well. Could potentially be getting Stewie in the flank here, especially with that
Oh no!
Nice! Oh my god, Elige is going to trade it out and now just trying to stay alive. Does not want to go toe-to-toe with the two that are ticking back in main, so he smokes it off, but the Deagle of OC still snipes him out of the round. It's all eyes on Grim, all eyes on him. Flash in front of the site and he takes the peak, lines up the transfer, and it's a beautiful round out of Grim. A triumph for Team Liquid as they're able to see that one through. Almost falling down to the Deegs.
You can tell though, Elige is pissed, man. You can tell on the screen there. I think that he's probably pretty frustrated there because you see the sequence. He's about to throw the molly. He doesn't, right? Waits for Grim to smoke it off in main instead. But this is where Elige dies. So, I mean, fantastic stuff from Grim there. Getting the 1 versus 2 win. I wonder if it's a bit of an off timing. You would argue here, Elige is probably better off to throw that molly, right? Much safer. And then the smoke comes in after the fact. But it's stressful, but nonetheless, it still goes on the way of Liquid.
Yeah, these pistol rounds have been terrifying for both teams, right? So wouldn't want to be up against them myself. They see that secret cross coming through this round. They see Fang make it, but he will go back up the vents as Liquid line up these smokes, wide smokes again. Waiting for the third man to come in. They look like they want ramp though. Push close, and now crossing behind the smokes. Brim ready for that re-aggro yet again. Stewie's just running it. JT spraying now. They're still scared of Secret. Fang was just here. Lots of damage through the smoke into Stewie. And Liquid, again, not looking too committed here. They get Stewie into Secret. They leave him on his own, and everyone else goes back to group lobby.
Fang, how long does he wait around? This could be a kill, right? And then you just deal with this lower push. But Stewie's doing nothing more than keeping the illusion of secret control in the minds of Extra Salt. Naf traded by Marky, and that's a big trade for Marky to have not only nabbed, but most importantly, been able to get back into the site and is still just playing around default here. Stewie low from earlier on, low from his battles, down in secret, down in lower. Trying to get up into the site is swept aside by Marky. Still a 2-on-3, still in with a chance, but Fang has denied that bomb plant and Elige falls shortly after. It's a tie game again. Extra Salt refusing to take their finger off the pulse. And so they're keeping their chances of winning Nuke well and truly alive. Also, right, if I'm not mistaken, like, because this has now been two very, very close rounds, one after the other, I'm pretty sure the money's going to be bottoming out for Liquid. So this is Extra Salt's chance, providing we don't have another one of these low buy rounds squeak past them. This is where they can look to take the lead.
Nice bit of 4-head cam. We're about to see if it's actually a 5-head cam, depending on the play that comes out.
5-bet odds now, very even. Makes sense. Pretty even game here as well. And as you guys mentioned, Liquid strapped for cash. These rounds have been very dangerous though. Despite the fact no armors, they have been pretty competitive. As I say that though, Fang with an opening on the leash. It's a bit of a fake though. They are looking to push inner. Here we go. We did say it's going to be a close series. Map 1 doesn't fail to deliver here. 13-12. In favor of Extra Salt, and we look to Liquid to essentially string some rounds together here now for Extra Salt's side. They have a lot of money, can buy one more time even if they lose this one. So for Liquid, really want to try and get 2 back-to-back round wins here.
Do or die right now.
Even at this, we have 4 or 5 rounds left to play, obviously, but even calling a potential overtime scenario here is pretty open. Not what you like to see though. Elige going down early, and on top of that, Fang is a very aggressive spot outside. Yeah, it's gonna kill Stewie. Not expecting that. Now Liquid's just forced to kind of do this ramp play.
Oh. Everywhere they go, there's two. JT, all that stands on ramp. The orb did get dealt with after another, but Fallen's not exactly set up for a win here. 1-on-4, flashing back into the lobby. Two players. Oh, he got a nice shot, but the trade is in by Sonic. So here we go, 14-12. He said Liquid needed back-to-back rounds to break the money. Well, it's thrown back right in their face. 14, and Liquid with no bomb plant struggling.
Yeah, and this one we talk about as well, right? We're gonna good call on the Liquid timeout. It's a conversation now if they want to buy with what they got for, you know, potentially win the series, or save or half buy to make it a tie. It's always the gambles, right? You could argue here for Liquid. I'm okay with them buying here just solely because the weapon rounds haven't been that successful, but these half buys, eco rounds a little bit, where you kind of do see Liquid being a little bit more activated, running and gunning a little bit more, have been at least in the running to win those rounds. And they have enough money here to at least buy some pistols. Yeah, so we will be seeing that. 3.4k for next round if they do win it. So even for Nav's buy here, you see he's going to have a good buy for next.
Back to Ram, maybe? It's not really done them any favors, but not much has here in this T side.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not a fan of Ramp just solely because they know that JT has this AUG here and no armor again, long distance. Sure, you have a lot of nades to potentially be throwing a curveball, and it's an inner fake into this ramp push. And like I said, I think it's just a grinder at this point. Yep, 3-4 kills for JT. It's an area you really want to avoid. For this round, sure, if you buy an AWP, you want to try and get the kill on JT, yeah, let's go for it. But for rounds like that, just a perfect positioning here for JT. Even with that fake, JT will be the last one to essentially be leaving this area.
Yeah, and OC's always so quick in spawn. He grabbed a couple of those kills as well. Always able to help out with the AWP on that rotate. And now 15-12, here it is. Extra Soul, what a comeback in their CT side. Liquid, 9 rounds in the first half. Might be all in vain. Here's the final buy, or what may be the final buy if Extra Soul have their way. Passive position from JT now on the ramp side. Fang pushing this smoke outside. They're going to try and cross. Oh, they're running close to main. Fang, perfect position to deal with this. There's the first. Oh, Fang in the smoke, dropping the bomb. He's finally put to rest, but he's done his job. And there's still 2 more CTs that want to fight for the package here. Marky and Sonic climbing up and over. Nice shot from a Liege, but it's still traded. And that bomb is still lost in the source here for Liquid. Both players too far away from it. Fallen, OC finding another rather, and it's going to be Fly 1-on-2, trying to keep this map alive. It's Extra Salt's pick, and they might just be slipping it under the rug.
Yeah, I hope we see JT and Marky group up together, right? Or at least play a spot where they can trade onto each other. Right now, they're split between Heaven and outside. The fact that there is this one fight outside for Naf does make me nervous. If he's good for this, suddenly it opens up a 1v1 where he's able to grab the bomb. So let's see, Nafly creeping forward. Man up in Heaven is now able to offer some assistance as Naf ends up on these wider angles. They're not giving him the fight. They're not giving him these kills. He's got no idea where either of these players are. They've given him the bomb. They've let him play for the clutch. And now he's walking into this A bomb site. JT still waiting. Patient as ever. Marky not moving either. They are waiting for this bomb tap. And now they're going to hear it any second now. This is going to leave them in a 2v1 retake. I don't think you're in a spot to deny the bomb plant. That can't happen. Marky is now wrapping Heaven. And JT was set up to come through main, but they've given Nafly a bomb plant and a chance. This round could reinvigorate Team Liquid. This could make overtime a possibility. Naf smoked off in the door. A bit of damage done. They should have heard the tag. Naf moving through the smoke from Heaven. The Overwatch has got to come in. Molly onto the bomb, but it's missed massively, flashing himself through to try and get them off, but JT wins it just by sticking the bomb.
Wow.
And Extra Salt pick up the map after all. Very, very back and forth. It was anyone's game, but Extra Salt are the ones to get their map pick over the line. And now we cast our brains forward to Vertigo. We get ready for the second map in this series. We'll be bringing that to you in just a moment after the break.